It is Friday, and I am headed to Larkspur, Colorado to pick up my banana pie. And I should put my window up. So, it's been a busy week in the news. As far as the shooting goes, all I can say is how sad and how bad that I feel for Las Vegas and the people that were there, all of them. Because even if they weren't shocked, they were traumatized. And the first responders did seem to be absolutely amazing, and just the normal people that were there to help one another is truly, truly amazing. And it goes to show that there is still a lot of good in this world. People willing to help their fellow man, and just so many people. I don't know if saying made the best out of a horrible situation, but it's kind of what I mean in a way. I mean, they did the absolute best they could under the circumstances and saved lives. And now that it's been almost, I guess it's been 5 days now. I can't believe we still don't know why he did it. Because you would think somebody willing to go to that extreme would want people to know why they did it. And I've seen interviews with the brother. He's a weirdo. I mean, if the shooter was anything like his brother, cuckoo. But I also am concerned with him being able to pull that off by himself. I honestly don't believe he could have pulled that off by himself. I mean, I guess it's possible, but now they're saying he had an escape plan, and he would have had to have been Superman to get, to accomplish what he did, and also be able to get away. I just don't know, and I'm as anxious probably as every one of you to at least find out why he did it. But we may not, it feels like after 5 days, we may never know why he did it. So, here in Colorado, it's crazy, guys. You probably don't know, but Columbine High School, which I'm sure just saying that name of that school reminds you of kind of when this all really began, this mass shooting stuff. Columbine High School is literally halfway between my house and the shop. I pass by Columbine Park every day on my way to work, and the school is just on the other side of the park. The Aurora mass shooter in the theater, Aurora, Colorado is a suburb of Denver, just like Littleton is a suburb of Denver. So that was right in my little nook of the United States as well. I wasn't here during the Columbine shooting, but one of the gals, and you've seen her on video before, she rents space from me at my shop on Mondays. Her name is Megan. Hi, Megan, if you're watching. Sometimes she does. Anyway, Megan was at Columbine at the school during the shooting. And if I remember correctly, a teacher pushed her and another student into a broom closet to hide them from the shooters. And she suffered a great deal of trauma for years and years and years. I know when I met her, I don't think she can fly at all. Being in confined spaces is difficult for her. And she's come a long way, but to think, she wasn't injured, but she was traumatized to the point where it affected her for many, many years, and still to some degree affects her now. So all those people that were there could have some sort of post-traumatic stress as a result of being there. So anyway, I watch a lot of videos while I'm crafting, and I've heard a handful of conspiracy theories already, but I'm not going down that road. Not yet. I'm going to get more information. It was really weird to wake up camping and for that to be something that happened while we were camping. Speaking of camping, so I was trying to figure out, okay, where are we going to go the last weekend of this month? And, there's no urgency, because it's not like all the campgrounds are going to be full up, the end of October in Colorado. Matter of fact, most people have already winterized their campers. But I got an email, because you guys know I take Rihanna on the Santa train. I didn't take her last year because of the mess between her and her dad. Anyway, or Savannah and her dad. Anyway, I got an email from them saying they're having a Halloween train, and that's the weekend that we're going camping. So I asked Honey, I was like, can we go down to where the Santa train is? Because the Santa train is a little bit further than we've ever been before for camping. It's 2 hours. The other places we've been have been an hour and a half. And he's like, what's an extra half an hour? Yeah, let's go. So I'm going to talk to her dad and hope that he'll let her spend one night with us camping. Then we'll go to on the Halloween train, and then hopefully meet them to give her back so she can go to school on Monday. And then Honey and I will just finish up our camping until Tuesday. But if any of you are sitting at your computers right now, you could Google Royal Gorge Bridge, Colorado, because after we do the Halloween train on Sunday, Honey and I will go to the Royal Gorge Bridge on Monday, and there's a park there with all kinds of things to do, but the Royal Gorge Bridge is unbelievable. The views are just spectacular. So I've never been there. Honey said when he was there, he was just a child. So I'm really excited for us to go and do that together. And like I said, they have beautiful restaurants there, and just all kinds of activities. And they're open year round. So that should be fun. I hope, as long as it doesn't snow. It's supposed to snow on Monday, like this Monday, and they're saying anywhere between 3 and 7 inches, and I'm excited. Also, Monday we're having those 2 windows installed in the room that used to be Savannah and Rihanna's room. There was a door in that room. We're taking out the door, putting in a window, and then putting in another window. And the guy was there today to cut the holes in the house. Yeah. I called the window people, Renewal by Anderson, to make sure they were still going to come since it was going to be snowing. And I did tell them it's under a covered patio, but still wanted to be sure. And they were like, oh yes, absolutely. It's Colorado. So, and I booked my ticket to go to San Antonio. Again, I had such difficulty getting a firm commitment from Savannah or Rihanna's dad that by the time I got a firm confirmation that I could take her, it was over $1,000 for 2 tickets to San Antonio. And I felt really bad because when I called Brianna Wednesday night, I was like, you get to come see me this weekend? She goes, are we going to Texas? And I was like, no, we're not going to Texas. She goes, oh, that's right, next time we're going to Texas. And I don't know how to explain to her we're not going to Texas. And, you know, I can't tell her because your parents didn't get their proverbial shit together. Now you can't go to Texas. I can't say that. I mean, I wanted, you know, you guys all know I wanted to take her to Disney, and I still will. But next year, when we buy the camper, you get a free week. There's a resort. It's over in western Colorado, across the mountains. On the other side of the mountains, there's a lake resort, and you get a week stay there for free, and you get a pontoon boat as part of the deal. And it's a beautiful resort, and we would love to take Rihanna with us, but you know, we have to. It's a mess. Divorce is a mess. It messes up everything. So frustrating. I am so blessed. My parents were married for 49 years when my father passed away. And I have to tell you, it was so cute. We got home from camping and Blake was home. And he came in the craft room and he was like, hey Mom, how did it go? Did you guys have fun? And I was like, yeah, we had a pretty good time. I said we had some issues with the campground and electric and stuff like that. And he's like, yeah, but did you guys fight? I laughed and I was like, well, a little bit. But we got over it. And he goes, I just really want you guys to be happy. I want to know when I'm off doing my thing that you guys are just doing your thing and you're happy. And that was just, honestly, that was one of the sweetest things one of our kids could say to us, was that they wanted us to be happy. Because, you know, you only think of parents wanting their kids to be happy. But, you know, obviously, Blake's mom is not married to his dad anymore. And divorce is just, you know, I'm not married to my kid's dad, but Savannah, when she was 8 years old, was telling me to divorce her dad. So, you know, my kids were like, clearly, we'd rather you be happy than stay married to our dad. And, oh my gosh! I can't even believe I forgot to tell you this. So, Shane has been really wanting to buy his own big rig. And they're like $180,000. So they want a lot of money down when you buy a big rig. You know, like $40,000. So he called on Monday and we were camping, and he told us that he had this friend. Anyway, he's buying a big rig today. It's a beautiful rig too. I'll have to show you guys a picture of it when I can figure out how to insert a picture. This Monday, I believe this Monday, Deb is going to come over and teach me how to use Filmora. So that should be happening real soon. But I'm so excited and so proud of him, and just, I wish I could be there doing a video. There was something else I was going to tell you guys about. And I hate it that I have to think of everything at one time because I can't put the videos together. Okay, I told you where we were going camping. Told you I was going to Texas. Oh, so I'm going to Texas for Christmas by myself, just me. And I figured out a really really cool gift I'm gonna give Honey. And I want it to be a surprise, so shh, he never watches the vlog, so I don't feel worried. But I want to get him a Colt Python. And no, it's not a snake. It's the same gun that Rick Grimes has in The Walking Dead. And I am telling you, that man is so into The Walking Dead. He can tell you I'm more into it, but totally no. When we were watching it while we were camping, he heard a quote. Somebody said, I can't remember the guy's name. It's not one of the main characters, but he said a quote. And he's like, oh, that's a really cool quote. Hey, maybe we should put all kinds of quotes all over the side of the camper from the different characters. And I'm just looking at him like, you're going a little bit over the deep end. And he's like, no, seriously. And he goes, and on the front of the camper, we need to do a mural of Rick when he's on the horse going into Atlanta. That iconic photograph of him on the horse riding into Atlanta. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, you're crazy. But maybe. So, I know I'm all over the place. But yes, I'm going to my mom's for Christmas, and I'm leaving on Christmas Eve day. So I'll be gone for just 4 days. 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th. I'll be back on the 28th. Anyway, I want to buy this, and I want to wrap it up. Oh, this is not where I'm turning. Wrap it up and give it to Blake to keep under his bed, so that after I leave, I want him to put it under the tree, so that Christmas morning it's under the tree like it's from Santa Claus. I'm so excited. Somebody just pulled out of there with the camper, so I'm like, is there camping down there? To check that out sometime. Anyway, we are having a super blast camping. I wish we could camp every month. My customers don't like it because, like, every fourth Tuesday we're having to move people, shuffle them around, and I think they're getting a little bit irritated. It's been really comfortably busy at the shop. My new girls, like I've told you guys, are doing really well. My girl that's doing the blow drying and brushing and bathing and stuff, she's doing a little bit better than my receptionist gal. But there's actually a lot to learn when you're the receptionist. A lot of stuff to do. So I'm trying to be patient. And I have a lot of patience with animals, but not as much patience with people. So it takes a lot more effort for me to have patience. So anyway, I'm gonna have to explain to Brianna, I hope I don't forget, that the room that she normally stays in, she's not staying in there because it's torn up with all the window stuff going on. I gotta go. Phone's ringing. Bye, guys. Hello?